Cemre Shipyard, actively building vessels since 2007, has 30,000 tons of steel processing capacity in an area of 160,000 square meters. With building vessel mainly for the Scandinavian countries, Cemre Shipyard specializes in offshore supply, fishing and passenger vessels, and also capable of building different types of vessels. Cemre Shipyard performs its building activity in two shipyard areas which are called as Cemre 1 and Cemre 2. With the help of the increased volume of business and capacity, Cemre designed its workspaces with the utmost productivity and safety requirements. Cemre management has committed to ensuring that all works associated with the ship construction shall be carried out in a manner that shall not compromise the health and safety of personnel, environment and equipment integrity. To ensure the safety and minimum environmental impact, all legal and other requirements have been enforced in our facilities, such as slipway, workshops, warehouses, management buildings, gas stations, etc. We are aware that a strong safety program is a major factor of our business success and contributes personnel, contractors, government and customer satisfaction. With that in mind, we have prepared this environment, occupational health and safety video. In this video, we will introduce to you some of the most important health, safety and environmental measures at our facilities. Your health and safety is very important to us. Therefore, we kindly ask you to watch this video carefully and comply with our safety, health, environmental and security rules. Vehicles and pedestrians in the shipyard. Pedestrian entrances. Upon your arrival shipyard facilities, please show your identity card and leave metals, weapons and sharp objects to the security. Hang the security cards obtained from the security on your neck visibly. Take a safety helmet from the security and wear all the time while you are in the construction site. Use your identity card upon entering the shipyard area. If you have entered as a visitor, you are obliged to sign the visitor contract upon entrance, and you are to be accompanied by an appointed attendant in the shipyard. Please use the walkways indicated by yellow markings. If your destination requires additional protective equipment, please have them. Entry by vehicle. While entering by a vehicle, please leave your vehicle license to the security gate and receive a vehicle entry card. Make sure the equipment you are to use within the shipyard has been controlled by the authorities. Turn the flashers on from the moment that you pass the gate. Buckle your seatbelt while driving, do not use cell phones and do not smoke. Inside the shipyard area, obey all signs and warnings completely. The speed limit allowed inside is 10 km per hour. Follow the speed limit. Do not park on walkways, emergency assembly points, building or workshop entrances, too close to crane rails, or an area where hazardous substances are located. When you are outside the vehicle, make sure to use the safety equipment supplied to you. Make sure to take your vehicle out of the shipyard as soon as you finish the work inside. OHS regulations. In the second part, we will mention the context of Occupational Health and Safety Law number 6331 and related regulations. Let's talk about the responsibilities of the employees and the precautions to be taken on the equipment, tools, equipment used in the activities carried out during the work and the definition of occupational accidents. Within the Turkish law 6331, referring to occupational health and safety, employees are responsible for following the employer's instructions and the occupational health and safety training received regarding, as well as making sure their own actions are not in any way affecting the others negatively. To use the tools, equipment, production units, and hazardous substances according to the regulations, as well as handling their safety hardware regarding the regulations and not to use or replace them arbitrarily, ensuring the correct usage of the personal protective equipment provided. To inform the employer or the supervisor if and when faced with a close danger or encounter a non-functional safety guard regarding the machines, tools, equipment, facility, or buildings. When in own work area, it is the responsibilities of the employee to cooperate with the employer and the supervisor to ensure the occupational health and safety regulations are being followed. An occupational accident is considered an accident occurring in the workplace premises or due to work-related reasons which result in death, physical or mental damage, thus handicapping the person. Though occupational accidents were explained under these definitions, it is the rule of our shipyard to have simple injuries reported as well, to prevent the above-mentioned incidents from happening. Facing a situation as such, please report to the nearest near-miss station, fill out a form, and help us support each other to ensure a safe work environment regarding the environment, occupational health, and safety regulations. One of the most important elements for safe working is to follow the health and safety warning signs. These signs are prohibition signs, warning signs, mandatory signs, emergency escape or first aid signs. Fire and firefighting equipment signs, as well as marking obstacles and dangerous locations. To ensure the safety of the workplace and to avoid accidents, following these signs and warnings are vital. Emergency situations. An emergency is a situation that causes an immediate risk to health, life, property or environment. These situations are fire, uncontained hazardous chemical spill, explosion, natural disasters, etc. Most emergencies require urgent intervention to prevent a worsening of the situation. Ensure that the emergency exits and doors are kept open and free from obstacles. In case of emergency, first press the nearest alarm button and alert the people around you. Follow the instructions of the audible and visual alarm systems, emergency exits, and emergency evacuation personnel. In any case of fire, without putting your own safety at risk, intervene with the fire extinguisher. Inform the firefighting team of the incident. If you are not an appointed emergency team member, get to the closest emergency muster station. Do not panic while getting to the emergency muster station. Use the designated path for evacuation. Visitors. During the evacuation, you must follow your host. Visitors must comply with the accompanying personnel and the emergency team's warnings and instructions. Do not go to work or leave the emergency muster station unless a notice to process is received by the workplace or the emergency management. Environmental management. Environment is the total of all surroundings of a living organism, including natural sources and other living things, which provide conditions for development and growth as well as of danger and damage. Because of giving importance to the environment in our works, we fulfill environmental legal obligations and good practices. Waste bins and containers are available throughout the site for all wastes that may occur in the field. When disposing waste, please observe waste segregation using appropriate boxes. Metal waste, paper, carton and packaging waste, contaminated packaging, electrode waste and stones, residual oil, plastic waste, grid waste, waste batteries, waste fluorescent, electronic waste, and domestic waste. Help us to preserve natural resources and air quality. When leaving your work area, turn off unused electrical equipment. Please avoid unnecessary water consumption. Do not leave chemical cups with the lids open. While using chemical or hazardous substances, impermeable materials must be laid underneath them to prevent leakage and protect the soil and sea from pollution in the event of spill. Take necessary precautions to prevent any waste and material from falling or discharging into the sea. In case of any contamination, inform your supervisor quickly. All hunting activities in and around our shipyards, including fishing, are prohibited. We care the environment. Now you have been informed regarding our rules and conditions for a safer work and environment. For detailed information, you can consult our Occupational Health and Safety Department. As Cemre Shipyard, in our mission to contribute to national wealth, we invest the most towards technology and human resources. We know safe working is as important as working hard, and we care that you work safely. Welcome.